In this watercolor demonstration, I want to do a dog portrait. This is our grand dog, Eddie, who comes to visit once in a while. So I've prepared the drawing in advance, and there's the photo reference I want to work from. I'm going to use a mix of raw sienna, kind of a earthy yellow tone, with violet as a combination of opposites. So I've got this kind of yellow-purple opposite gray mix just to get away from the orange blue that I use most of the time. This will be a slightly redder combination of grays, and starting with the big mop brush on dry paper, I'm going to change the brush load quite a bit back and forth between those two pigments, but I'm going to use those two for the entire painting. You can see the variety that you'll get from it. I'm referring to that photo quite often just for the way the light hits the head. Just draw the shadows and painting right over into the background. Keep the brush fully loaded so that I've got lots of time to get back to the brush strokes and the puddles that are left, and keep it blending. So I get soft edges in the wash background, but I keep the sharp edge where the light hits the face. I don't mind a little wetter mixture once in a while. It kind of encourages backwash, but in the background that doesn't really matter too much. I'll go quite a bit darker on this side, get a high contrast against the white where the light's hitting it. Just a few places where I might soften that edge. If it looks a bit too harsh, it starts looking like something other than fur, you know. And just let the background go kind of loose here. Now, it's totally dry now, and we start to just draw in some of the details in the places where we want to exaggerate a little more definition. Just pick and choose kind of arbitrarily where you want to describe it, and don't get too repetitious with the hair strokes. Some need to be broader strokes and some more refined. I'll look at my reference again just to get information about detail around these eyes. That's pretty important part of it, is get these eyes right. Knowing where to just leave it go too. Now, I may want to lift a little bit of light hair out of the dark areas, or soften some of these edges gently. So I use this 1/2 inch brush, clean water, Just soften the darks a little bit and wipe them up. Now I keep checking my reference material, that photo, so I get these eyes right. The same half-inch brush can be used for sort of blending, very dry brush. I need to add some shadow over top of the wet work, which is a little tricky because you don't want it to be too abrupt. You want it to kind of blend in very smoothly. And the final touch is just a little bit of white to lift up some of the highlight hairs. You don't want to overdo this. Just, you can see, just it can get really like corrective work if you overdo it. Just a touch.